By the way, when does the inspection start? Does it start when your products are finally finished and is staged in your supplier's factory? The inspector comes in to inspect your product. The answer is no. The inspection starts when you receive the supplier's first sample. That's when you start to pay attention to the supplier's quality, start to develop this checklist, and this checklist is going to continue to evolve, and later you will share with the inspector when the products are finally ready. So inspection starts the first sample. Now, when does the inspection end then? Well, if you get 100% pass inspection report from your inspector, does it mean this inspection is finished? It's good? Not at all. This only means that you are going to authorize the supplier to ship this product because it's 100% passed the inspection that according to your inspection criteria. The actual inspection ends with your customer. Their feedback is your final inspection score. Even if you get 100% pass inspection, once the customer gets your product, there are still could be issues to be discovered. So always pay attention to customer reviews. That's your final inspection report. Next question. What exactly need to be inspected in order for me to have a good quality product after inspection? Well, this is a broad subject because there are billions of products, right? Each product requires different specific inspection checklist. How do you prepare yourself? If you're new to a product niche, it could be getting into a cell phone cover business or a rubber ducky, a toy business, or electronic products, right? How do you prepare yourself so you know how to prepare an inspection checklist so you can have a good quality product? Well, let me give you a tip. Remember these 3 F's, not 3 fails. The first F is fit. The second F, form. Third F, function. Fit, form, and function. These are the 3 anchors for you to develop a good inspection checklist. Let's use the rubber ducky as a quick example so we understand the 3 F's. The first F is the fit, right? Does the rubber ducky need to be fit into something? Let's just say you have a rubber ducky docking station. The docking station is 2 centimeters wide and your duck is 2.4 centimeters wide. Can your duck dock into your dog? Your duck dock into your dog? The answer is no, because your duck is too wide, so that's fit. Whether it's a small component fit into another component or is this bigger product fit into another product, you have to think about how everything fit together. The second is form. Form mostly refer to the shape, the look, the texture, the touch, how it looks. So if the rubber ducky is purple, you give your supplier the RAL number or Pantone color number, but the color is off red or it's too yellow, too blue, that is not meeting your specification for the form. The function, finally, does the ducky actually float? If there's a small leakings in the plug underneath the duck belly, this duck may eventually sink into the bottom water, right? So that's a quick example on fit, form, and function. Next question, how do you deal with the failed inspections? Well, nobody wants their inspection to fail. It's the most stressful time of the year. After you invest so much time researching the product, develop the product, and then produce the product, and then finally you have the product, but the product inspection failed. What to do now? Well, to deal with the failed inspection, you have to deal with it before the inspection failed. The first thing to remember is never ever pay more than 30% down payment. If you ever pay 50% down payment or 100% down payment, when the inspection fails and the supplier refuses to work with you to solve the problems, then you will have no leverage. So to deal with the failed inspection, you have to first and foremost remember to create leverage before the inspection fails. That starts from your prepayment. The second thing is to put everything you want when the inspection fails on your purchase order. Say it upfront before you make your down payment. When the inspection fails, inevitably your shipment is going to be delayed. It could be 2 weeks, it could be 2 months, right? If that happens, do you demand delay shipment penalty? Who's going to pay for the second inspection? Are you going to come up another $500 to inspect the product again? The supplier is at fault. Who's going to pay for the second inspection? Say everything you want upfront on your purchase order. That's what you need to do before the inspection fails. When the product actually fails the inspection, in your mind, you got to understand what the supplier could do to make it right. The first thing they could do is to rework. That is to deal with the minor issues. It could be surface scratch or the packaging is dirty. All they have to do is to put some labels on the product, rework or repair the product. The other one is replacement. Replacement is a more costly approach. The supplier needs to put out more raw material, put the product back to the production line and reproduce the product. This is a very costly remedy for the supplier. So when you deal with a failed inspection, think about what you want the supplier do to fix the problem. Is that rework, repair, or is it replacement? When it's a complete replacement, keep in mind, you're going to get a lot more resistance. Every failed inspection situation is different. What you should do? My recommendation is to stand firm. You got to teach your supplier of your quality standard. The average cost could range between $100 to $300 per Monday. Per Monday means per inspector. If you have one inspector going to this location, it costs $100. And you have 2 inspectors going to the same location so you can finish in one day, it costs $200, right? But if you only want one inspector to do the job the first day and the second day, it costs you the same, it's $200. So understand how much per Monday, then you will be able to estimate how many days needed, then you will be able to figure out how much cost it's going to be. Next question is a very good question. My supplier is a very good supplier. They sent me inspection photos. They even included the inspection video. We really appreciate that. I want to save some money on inspection. Should I trust supplier's photos and videos instead of hiring a third-party inspection company? Can you trust your supplier? The answer is yes. Should you trust your supplier? The answer is no. If you want to run your business like a business, remember this. It is inspection each and every time. Whether it's 100% inspection or random inspection, that is up to you. However, inspection should be each and every time by a third party. So that's my answer to you. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do get some value out of this video, please do give me 2 thumbs up and please do subscribe. Talk to you soon. See you in the next video.